And the people are filing in from all these. High anticipation
has been a comfortable and breezy is trends. Now, 73 meters is the whole 6 teams batting first.
I thought he was very good. Yeah, he struggled.
90, so place is good for our team.
Will be confident, but they will not be on that. West Indies has not yet.
We welcome you at this festive. The series is on the line. We are coming to the end of this. Results the way the red ball fortunes began. They chose to bowl first. Note for a batting option in Mahed. They won against Zimbabwe, getting to the 147. An opening partnership. We've seen Litton 13 wickets in the power consecutively. In that first, we are setting up for deep backward square as well as a.
Good evening. Combination of right hand, left hand.
Assessment of conditions. Rodman Powell, West Indies identity in recent times. Very happy memories at this venue.
Yeah, beautiful. Back with the arm.
Here a couple of days ago at Arnesville, West Indian turnout in their numbers as we go through the
spectacular.
Shakar, there's a slip.
What an over this is turning out.
The first over as usual from Hossain would be their second of the Sri Lanka. Romario Shepherd for the first. He's with a similar delivery, ball moving away.
Completely out of form. Lichun Kumar wickets will be at a huge challenger for just fall short.
So tough to judge given, but and now Shepherd with the ball moving away. It's a surface that you from Rodman Powell.
Just
supreme timing.
He left in the last one, elegance. So important to pick up the lengths quickly and does it in stop.
Line deep third goes back on the ball. It's the first time that Tan putting the batting in his T20 international career.
Which comes to my mind is to single to firstly if someone like Lichun Kumar does get him see and
he uses that wind so well, but especially with that newer ball that is doing so.
Shots that he's attempted to play. Was something happening for sure for this.
Has led to success and happy. Litton Das again, Akil Hossain.
Simply being brilliant. Back with the arm. That turn, sharp turn. That for the keeper to do the rest. Gone for 3. Over, mind you, Nikhil.
Harden, what it means. And Powell is cooking as well. He is at whole field there. In the day.
Yeah, going back to that one change for looking very good for the spinners. Again, on that occasion, pitching position.
He was in 10 for 1. Weather dampening the prospect of this scene enough. So about 20 minutes from the ground. So we hope that only being 1 down.
Might have just stopped. So as we can see on this,
just to be safe, just to come down, and yeah, the scene has got prodigious turn. We only extending.
Yeah, the other thing which pitch, same venue, call from Bangladesh to have, and I can see those patches here.
Gives you, as we saw in the test and one in
4 overs, picked up 4 wickets. For important that they get someone like Shumo Sharkar, who's been Tanzid Hassan hasn't with the bat. Yeah, he's been
bring it into context with the spin into the offside.
Turn and bounce, because Bangladesh don't really. So you got to be spot on in terms of when. Yeah, better. Open space, so we know that recipe early in the inning.
So good across the face.
Yes. And they're up and dance Bangladesh. Again, it's the turn. The onside because there is turn. 1 for 2.
Leading the Tigers. Indication of what we can expect as we running here, folks. There's grip and there's purchase for Powell on the attack again. Deep mid wicket and deep. Some low scoring thrillers at this Nepal. They couldn't chase 150. Out to grind. Let's grind.
Spot on. So this could turn out to be a high score. Maybe.
But give you some idea. Dose. Saying now into his third. High tension.
Trying his best to get. Knowledge is always for the bowlers to remain disciplined. The addition of an extra slip.
And it's gone all the way. And 6 runs. Signals.
Spinning sweep. Everything behind that one. Mahidi put his leg up, gave himself some room, bludgeoned it.
Yeah, with don't look too interested. Second T20 decider tonight.
Sweet buddy, sweet. I love it.
Has been enjoying watching Bo Akilo's.
Hey, everybody keep going.
Be able to land him, count for 6. Went back again.
This one got away to end it. So 11 off the over after 5. In the last over will show us 81 meters.
Laughing it, buddy. Laughing it. Keep going.
From Shepherd otherwise.
Hey, just say.
Same pitch.
Not sure if that would have happened. It looks a little of the grass changing to brown with some. It's had a lot more purchase rather than.
And same result. 4 more after a challenging start.
Letting it come all the. That's how late it was. Classical bit further behind.
Single. Sense.
In the circle. For him to go down the ground.
In this power play. Akil was
Bowling well, he's bowled 3 and 1. Pitch probably won't change.
Yeah, keep go for it.
I wonder if he could have slipped Moti in for 1.
Yeah, keep that's it again.
Especially in his last couple of games.
Keep him there, buddy. Keep. Yeah.
grinding him down here. Yeah, I saw Gudakesh Moti doing some work with paces last couple of years at Arnis Vale. Neat and tidy. Over 7 gone, Bangladesh. 30. Particularly with Akil Hussain swung onto the scene and was slump in form. You know,
Radar, Moti and all improve. Hard game and it turns into 2 or 3. You can look at Lytton Das. You sometimes feel as though there's nowhere to go. Continue your fitness, your training. Some if you're constantly playing and resume.
oh, himself up and he's just
just to have it. To pull a specky, just.
Rudy may have carried it a little bit as well. Andre, Akil.
This is what real pace does. Good on the wicket. All of a sudden, it won't back down Mahidi. Neither will us. Cat. Continue.
Building between Mahidi and Shumashar, but you can just sense.
These 2 nights ago had to die for it, always did. The last few overs for the West Indies is an umpire.
Mbappe is still short.
Yeah, that one out. Another with that. It's a big blow. Moshaka goes for 11:39. Comes to the comfortably short in the end.
The celebration came after. The throw came in quick enough. Andre Fletcher. by a number. You take the ball ahead of the stumps and allow surgery, so Fletcher's given the gloves. Until, yeah, he's talking about his...
In dire straits, and during the World Cup against Nepal, we've seen from the surface prodigious.
He scores so many of it on the offside.
Just angles the face of the bat quite, is on the boundary at deep third. It's for 3, they were at the halfway stage. Just look at that there. But it's in the end, with the halfway stage of the innings, maybe
Islands as well, bringing him in above some of...
Same energy, fellas.
is the intensity that they want to maintain. Recovered well. Joel Alzari Joseph.
Put into the... Just picking the length.
Take one some of these bowlers earlier this year against Sri Lanka. Just 30 deliveries.
Everybody, that's it. Extend it, fellas. Extend it.
Out there with a little sprinkling
Hey,
into proceeding shortly.
Yeah, what an atmosphere again.
Very brief.
For him to free his arms tight on the dance.
Very well. The bounce
Run is going to be critical. So these deliveries that you want to avoid them as much and duly punished. Akil Hussain once again bowling these. He's third on the list. Joint a high frequency. If you didn't know before, as they can, there already seems to be when the rains are coming. And so
Another wonderful crowd has pitched up.
just inside of 12.
West Indies have 4 overs to finish it. And the wet been a 62 for 5. If you're joining us late, we did.
The bowlers, Morty now, Ross. Just thinking of spinning the ball, getting some better ball as we presume it may be.
Wasn't his most, but what he did, and for Shamim, who's so can they
Active, be really busy as you mentioned, being smart, playing good cricket shots.
contest with Jackie Ali, who comes forward. And Walker, there's a deep, like we see him do. There's also a deep back. When you hear about that information,
Ball, you've got enough position to consistently, and he perished.
with Shepherd searching for a York. Feel like this battle is far from over. From Shepherd, 4 from it, 71 for commentator. Mahedi departs.
Krishnamurti. Kadesh. A look at the wicket again. Puncturati sweep under the bat. The overall bit that Jackie Ali was significantly quicker. All ages.
Crosses stumps again and hitting Caribbean Jackie Ali.
Again walking across the wind, slightly shorter. Trust Royal shorter.
These two out now. He's into
But it did the job.
every run so
Really love this decision from Rodman Powell because it's an attacking move, especially if it goes for 6.
in the next 10. We will find out. 86.
Even given for the rain interruptions. Obed McCall.
Rodman Powell. Jackie Ali goes.
Because this is the kind of surface where it's a slower delivery. Nicely taken. To see the back of Jackie Ali for 20.
Warner Park.
some difference to his bowlers. Will see it and go one closer to the boundary. Good pace off the
In the middle, hit it over the top of that fielder at
well short of Romario's shot as it went down in the air.
excellent. At the very end.
He's got such quick hands. Well, 97 for 7. And 4.
He was trying to go that.
Ruffman.
First delivery and then will
This is some hitting again tonight so far in his visit.
now it comes on nicely, goes for the maximum. That is
And come back to 2 quite easily. Real Shepherd, you suspect might.
first T20 international. The distance already 10 in this over.
Oh no, Ruffman entry.
Look how wide that is. Makes a
He does come across his stumps.
in the deep. Batting from Shamim. And it's still one of their best.
Or has he?
Take it back. And ball
In his hand when he took the ball. And he
Come back for 2. 56 dot ball and 29 for 7. 60 dot balls last game.
still on the board. I reckon this is not a bad
Game of this series, 1 for the last 7 games, 2 or 3 wickets early. Pace it well enough because it's very classic.
To culminating on top of the bounce.
When I say tells me everything is if the nice try, the outside or inside edge.
You'd have to hold your hand and say that is.
I know you've enjoyed being here in the previous game. I wasn't sure that he got us.
Off the bat of Johnson. Whatever challenge you throw at that, it's gone on a couple of occasions. This was success. He's shown that he can play that shot as well.
An early dive right into the ropes. And that's an outstanding.
First baller touching down, and you'd have to say he nicked him from but edge it that he did. Gone for top delivery. You're just hoping that he misses. Repeat that 3 wicket.
Your eye on though, he's so brilliant. That's an emotion of Fletcher Page. No Baskin, brilliant.
And a little more. Looks like he just got the and this man has worked so hard for this a lot wider. Fletcher's still fairly. We'd also say that he should be getting
On too fast for Haskell. About. Charles is going to go if it's a bad one.
pushing of this shot. Then try to go to the field.
He had to be front and center. It viewed straight away.
if the umpire to see it is a fair delivery, can remain. Original decision out pitching and you will stay with your original decision. Zaid, you're on screen now.
For 14. They want attempted leg spinner. Each. For 29 for 3.
This opposition in T20 eyes, he was masterful against them last.
Managed to score 49 thanks to that one run, which just says that this short break. But Bangladesh bowlers.
It's in his first over, just a simple nights ago, the West Indies problems for them in addition to losing.
In the first T20 international, remember, so gave away only 5 runs. Good fashion.
He scored 48 runs in 2 for 3. It's a role that he has embraced. 4 for 13. Back of his mind too, him to bat deep.
Here, Nicholas Puran, bit of a grip and turn. So he's not taking.
This man is on fire. Rid of the dangerous Nicholas.
And you open place. He tries to play it on net straight to the slip. Nicholas
Moshaka twice in 2 games. There's a leg. 2 for 4.
You mentioned about, and he's come back very strongly.
Does well this time. We've seen previously a problem that has been plaguing the West Indies. Baskin got 2 wickets in his plan. The wicket of John's big scalps. In order, but they don't want to find.
You have just 35 deliveries.
Really should have been taken at fluid. It is that one went down traveling. Big moment in them. Tanzid.
Good. Ooh, look at that finger. I hope it's a
Thing. Nicholas Puran and gave the other way turn out from this man. 2 wickets for 8. Drop without this here is a big miss. Seeing how costly it would be. It's been a good start.
Yeah, it has been a tip. Nearly picked him around. You could have easily.
Really elegant along the carpet.
What he is capable of doing. Beautiful cover drive.
Keeping wickets in hand. So it's the ocean end.
So back in the attack.
As the conditions well, last stuck to it as often as possible. Powell, and then to fill in their planning. And is Mehdi Hassan. West Indies.
Well, I can tell you whether he's the one who dropped him earlier on. Person to see this strikes in his second over. Way of dismissal, just like INDIES and Mirage, except from INDIES and Mirage, and thinking it's going on the onset, all pumped up.
Bowling change as well. And Mahedi his 4th off Rovman Powell. Look at the start on numerous occasions. 41 for 5.
Tanzim Sakib. Fields. And Chase will be considering.
The director, there's a play. There's an out, pitching out. Greg.
And Roston Chase lives to
Hot water, as they say. We know that. Wake up, sir, wake up. The West Indies need you. The number 6 bowling performance by Bangladesh.
strangle down the legs. This has been fast man on screen. A bounce back.
Decision making. They've tried back Puran, Brandon King, batting lineup. When they get a hint of turn, scores.
Teams use 190, 200. It's all, but fewer players are playing red. But when a difficult pick and not gun barrel straight as so they don't know if to stick or. So
The batting lineup. They've almost forgotten Hassan Miraz, that is, which Bangladesh are potentially all need a break, a Blue Waters drink spill.
in Sri Lanka series away.
Bill Simmons, you've really seen the toss decision played a part on a challenge. You want guys who can. Shepherd was here. Moti, we know, is close as possible to the end. There will be 3 from the over, 47 for 6. Hedi Hassan Miraz now into the
Successful Big Bash campaign. Persons that are success, things don't go too well. Some no effect on the way that he would have. Those two men on screen. Nah.
in the gap. The tallest man on the field. I think it was
Too hard. He just knows he's in the gap. Timed it right.
could it be from 42 for 6. And stay with us. Do not move.
There with Akilu Solve. $66 for 6.
Hassan Mahmood.
That's a terrific with the asking rate.
Give up.
Backed it up. Now the stroke down the ground.
They're perhaps searching for the middle of the bat. Consecutive sixes now.
Bangladesh were 83. Clinical difference in what the England will be off for an extra off the over.
They've got one of Tanzim. This is
Got them going, but really got them. Hussein, who smashed that 6.
This is very gettable for the innings. Bangladesh were Litton and coming here.
See.
And that's over. This was one of the hoik it out of the ground.
He has 2 in 2. The Arnesville Sporting Complex.
Stage on the verge of creating history. Never before in this format. Moti, fielder at long off.
He does have a couple of test match 8. They are very close.
Bangladesh won 2-1.
That could be the final nail. Are very close to going pulling.
Joseph, who has to walk back, he can. It's Tanzim taking the catch of his own. Or a duck. It's
Bangladesh are 1 wicket.
what a show on display. That's the last wicket. So that Bangladesh end up 120. A wicket. And since then, they've been outstanding with the ball. Play brilliant. So again, 2 for 20. He played his role with the bat.
No, it's on fault. There's still a chance there. 3 from 13 now.
Hassan.
He didn't get that direction. Series win. Caribbean, they've hunted success.